Gojira Prime here with a little video, and today I just want to go over a little bit of toy news from last week. I'm a little bit behind on some of the toy news, but I figure I'd cover this anyway. But first off, before I do go through that bit of news, I do have a Facebook page, Gojira Prime, where I do post images of the figures in my collection. So if you do have the time, do please find the page, hit like, hit subscribe, and do feel free to comment on anything I do post. So the news in question comes from Cybertron.com, and it is listing found for 2026 Commander Armada Jetfire. So it looks like our second command class figure for 2026 is going to be an Armada character, which I'm thrilled about. I do actually quite like Armada. So we'll just run through this. So we've known for a while now that 2026 would see the main Age of the Primes line get 2 commanders in exchange for Studio Series getting the Titan for the year, which we now know is Age of Extinction Grimlock. We knew one of the commanders would be Onslaught to finish out the Combaticons, and the second commander remained a mystery. However, thanks to JT Prime 17 over on TFW 2005, we have to admit his leaks are pretty much 100% spot on every single time. So I think we can pretty much consider this rumor to be confirmed at this point. We now know the second commander will be Armada Jetfire. He'll be a perfect companion piece for the previous commander, Armada Optimus Prime. Time will tell just how well he fits the price point. So if you're not familiar with Armada and Armada Optimus Prime, you may have the figure in your collection, but you may not have watched Armada. The Optimus Prime character from Armada had the ability to combine with a couple of additional figures from the line, and the first figure he combined with to form a super robot mode other than his own trailer was Jetfire. Now, Jetfire himself was one of the Ultra class toys, and you can see a picture of him here. He turned into this very, very cool looking giant space shuttle, and it came with lights and sound effects and all these other bits and pieces. Obviously, the new figure will not have the lights and sound effects, which is something I do miss in Transformers toys, I have to admit. But obviously he's going to be quite a large figure, and then he'll have this combination feature. I believe the space shuttle opened up as well. So if we go to this page here on TFU Info, and just run through some of these, you can see here his combined mode with Optimus Prime. So you basically take the Jetfire figure and turn him into a set of legs for the character, and then the Optimus Prime figure sits on top like he does in his super robot mode with his own trailer to form a different variation of the super robot. And this super robot version basically gave Optimus Prime the power of flight, which he used in quite a few of the episodes. Now, there's the space shuttle mode again, a slightly better picture. You can see the different colors. It's a really, really cool shuttle mode. You know, I'm always a sucker for a space shuttle mode. You know, Skylinks looks great, fantastic. Blast Off, another great one. The Galaxy Shuttle we had recently, which was the repaint and slight remold of Astro Train, I thought was all right, but really he wasn't a triple changer in his own continuity. And the cargo bay area, you can store something in the original one. It's got some stuff written on the side. Obviously, we don't know what features the new figure will have when it comes out, but at the very least, it should combine together to form this super robot mode. So, you know, it's going to be a fairly big figure. Probably, you know, there might be some parts forming involved, I imagine, but it's probably going to cost us around about £90 or £100 for the figure ultimately. But, you know, it'll be really nice to have another Armada character. Although I am pretty much a G1er at heart, my main area of focus is G1. I'm always happy to see characters from other shows that I'm into get new figures, and Armada is definitely one of those shows that I'm into. But, you know, it looks like it could be a really cool addition to the line. Obviously, we don't know if it'll look much like his original toy and shuttle here, but it should still be something pretty close, and it should still look really, really good. But, you know, time will tell. We'll have to wait and probably until the very beginning of 2026 to find out what the figure will look like in both robot mode, vehicle mode, and fingers crossed the combine mode. But hey, let me know in the comment section what you think. Is Armada Jetfire something you were going to get for your collection, or is it something you're going to pass on? Do let me know in the comments section. Hit like, hit subscribe, and please do comment, and have a very nice day.